God made the human body to be an extremely powerful, well-tuned physical engine, yet it needs fuel to run. We call this fuel food. God gave us the desire to eat or hunger so that our bodies would have fuel. Food fulfills our hunger and gives us energy, keeping life in balance with the natural world. Why then would someone decide to deny themselves? In the current era, it is embedded in us to eat 3 times a day. We hear it all the time: a full breakfast is the starting point of the day. Consume food to build strength. In order to be strong, we were told at school to eat 3 full meals a day and exercise. Why therefore skip meals? Dieting is the term for not eating, which is frequently done for health or weight loss purposes. Yet, some people skip meals for religious reasons. The Bible refers to this as fasting. Usually a fast is kept for a set amount of time in order to fulfill a spiritual obligation. The Jewish faithful were obligated to fast once a year, Leviticus 16:29. And in the 7th month, this will become a permanent statute for you. Since this fast was kept on the Day of Atonement, you are all required to suffer spiritually and refrain from working on the 10th day of the month, whether you are a citizen of your own nation or a foreigner among you. The Yom Kippur fast is the name for it. The expression refers to an atonement day. On the Day of Atonement, once a year, God commanded his people to fast. Everybody abstained from food. Why is everyone doing this? Because God wanted everyone to never forget the serious moment of their salvation. The high priest entered the Holy of Holies on the Day of Atonement and offered the blood of an animal to atone for everyone's sins, Leviticus 16:24. And in the holy place he will wash his flesh with water, put on his clothes, and then go forth and give both his own and the people's burnt offerings, making atonement for both. Because the nation's sins were addressed on the Day of Atonement. To show their support for the high priest, who offered a lamb as a sacrifice to atone for everyone's sins, everyone fasted. When you fast, Jesus taught his disciples, Matthew 6 verses 16-18. The hypocrites mutilate their faces to make themselves appear more serious when you don't look that way. They are fasting from food. They have indeed gotten their full recompense, I assure you. However, when you fast, anoint your head and wash your face, so that only your Father, who is unseen and witnesses what is done in secret, will know that you are fasting and will reward you. Give up all food, necessary and enjoyable, and you will be seen by God. Jesus cautioned us not to show off our fasting even back then. Jesus warned his followers against fasting for praise from others. It is clear from his statement that every time you fast that he views fasting as a valid spiritual practice. Fasting